In this short video, I will demonstrate how to do a simple brain drill that's quite effective to pull ourselves out of flight or fight mode. Now, we can't prevent our brain from flipping us into flight or fight when it senses danger. But if we decide that we'd be better off to stop letting it run the show, this drill gives our brain the message in ways that it can understand that it's safe to stop pumping additional shots of adrenaline into our system. It will help us to do this drill if we understand three big things that our body did to face the threat. The first thing that it did was that it completely focused our attention onto whatever the danger was. It's like we are the little gazelle that's completely focused on what the lion is doing. It's not thinking about anything else. It's not thinking about the scenery. It's not thinking about anything else. It's only thinking about the lion. And so when we get a sudden worry or fear, or when we suddenly get angry about something, it's like that totally dominates our thinking. The second thing that the brain does is that it massively revs up our whole body to either run like crazy or fight for all we're worth, as if we're fighting for our lives. So it speeds up both heart rate and our breathing, and it starts pumping shots of adrenaline and cortisol into our system. Everything that it's doing internally is to support us to be able to really run or really fight. The third one flows from this, and that is what happens with our muscles. Our muscles get all tensed up. You'll notice in fight mode that your fists will naturally go into, really tense because, and the muscles of the whole arm are ready to support that, to really punch somebody in the nose. The muscles in our legs are really tensed up, absolutely ready to go like a runner dashing from the starting gate. So in flight or fight, instinct takes over. We can't just say to our brain, hey, snap out of it. But if we force our body to do things that would represent things that we wouldn't do if we were in huge danger, our body kind of plays along with that, and it goes, oh, well, the danger must be over. And so it will relax and pull us out of flight or fight because it's saying, well, apparently, I guess the danger is past. The stand down drill undoes all of those things super well. The first thing that we do is that we give our brain a new job to do. So the entire thing of switching to do the stand down drill is a huge shift away from totally focusing on that lion chasing us. If we are focusing on doing this weird little drill, the brain starts to think, oh, we must not be in super danger because for some reason we're off here doing this little drill. So just by doing the drill, we have lowered the danger level of what the brain perceives. So keep that in mind when you do this drill, that you want to focus your attention completely on each part of each exhale, each inhale, and each part of the drill that you're doing when we get to arms and legs and etc. The second thing that we do is to manually slow down our breathing. Now, it's the only part of our internal bodily systems that we can manually override. We can't say, hey, heartbeat, go slower, or hey, stomach acid, go slower. Don't do that anymore. But we can manually lower the breathing level. And so let's see what the breathing was doing, and then see what we need to do to make the breathing be non-danger kind of breathing. So when we jump into flight or fight, our body will naturally do a startle. It's like, you see how that's an inhale. We pull breath into our mouth, and it's like we're hoarding air just in case we need it. So we'll be doing, you see how that, because maybe we need it to run like crazy, okay? If we are completely out of danger, we will concentrate on the exhale. So it's like if you just got your, test paper back and you were sort of worried you would get a D and you got an A, and what do you do with your mouth? You go, right? Right? So the exhale is all is well. It's the danger is past. So we play with that when we do this drill by doing two parts of it. One is that we make each part of the drill equal, so the inhale and the exhale are equal length to each other. And the second thing is that we make for longer breaths, because longer breaths means that we are not in danger at the moment. The third thing that we do is that we manually force our muscles to relax. Do you remember when we were getting all ready to fight or to run, our muscles are absolutely clenched, ready to go, as if we are racers at the starting gate, all tensed up like a spring, ready to leap into action. So all of that translates into really tight muscles. So what we do with that is that we try to put it off its rhythm. And we do this by over-tensing and over-relaxing. So when we do inhale, when we pull into the body, we're tensing. And I want you to focus on tensing every single part from your fists all the way up your arm, clear to your shoulder. If you're doing this right, you will feel all of those muscles. And when you do the exhale, I want you to let it dangle. I want you to over-relax it, okay? The last thing that we do in the stand-down drill is to calmly talk to our body as if it's worried, and we're kind of the captain saying, it's okay, danger is past, the operation is done, it's okay to stand down now. So we do that by again in time with the breathing, all right? We will, on the inhale, we'll say something like, it's okay to stand down. It's okay to stand down. All is well. It's okay to stand down. All is well. Personally, I have a hard time walking and chewing gum at the same time, so I'll do this once out loud, but you'll know on the inhale, I'm saying, it's okay to stand down, but you'll hear me say, all is well. Okay? We will do this in rhythm. When we start the breathing, we will get the breathing going and do it about 4 times for each part of it, and then we will add muscles, and we'll add them one at a time, but we'll keep doing the rhythmic breathing. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, let's put it all together. The very first step of the stand-down drill is to notice. And so let's leave a space for that, and we'll pretend that you have already done some checking around of your body and your feelings, and you have decided, you know what, I think that I'm in fight or flight. And so I need to do the stand down drill. So we've done like check our heart rate, our breathing. We've checked the tension in our arms and legs, and we think, oh yes, this is a good thing to do. All right. So now let's go and put it all together. We will try to do 4 times of each part of this drill. Okay. So let's begin. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I go into much more detail about how to master survivor mode in my book, which you can find on Amazon. It's entitled Collecting Ourselves: 1 Year of Experiments and Devotionals on Finding the Peace of Christ for Flight, Fight, or Freeze.